So, you need some excitement and action in your life, and you feel like digging into some quality anime that you may want to think twice before watching in public. Now, don't be fooled too much by these shows. They may seem normal, but just wait when the real plot kicks in, as only true men of culture would understand. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as I recommend anime that you cannot watch in public.
そうだスパルタコス特訓の結果今の君は理差と互角いやそれ以上の実力を身につけているはず
Starting this list with a very wholesome yet questionable anime of the strongest man on earth named Peter Grill. He is undefeatable that all the women desire to have a baby with him. But what comes next, you ask? Well, it's not only the harem, but also the idea of how the girls in this anime take their time, have their ways with him until they get what they want. Even though Peter, he has his eyes on the love of his life, he can't seem to get away from the others, and neither will they let him have his way. Check the uncensored version. I mean, why would you not pick that version over the other? This sounds like about a normal harem anime exploring a labyrinth and fighting monsters. Pretty cool, right? Well, think again. A guy was sent to a different world and laid eyes on the most beautiful woman he ever saw, a slave demi-human belonging to a rich man, in which later he buys off of him from all the money he saved after fighting countless monsters. And now the real fun begins. The idea of the fun is, well, smashing. Now, just when you think this is all he wants, he buys even more slaves, they belong to him, and he smashes them up. That's the anime for you, so don't watch it in public, please. Let's be honest, you may have guessed that this anime would be here on this list. An epic tale of revenge, but truly not in the way that you would think it will go. After the healer from the hero's party was abused, it was time to fight back and take revenge on his old comrades. His healing powers go beyond what you think, turning his healing powers into abilities that can kill, brainwash, and do so much more. He goes to brainwash the girl, she becomes his slave, and next, I'm sure you can tell what's gonna happen, but I think I'll just leave it there. Strike the Blood, truly a remarkable, visually stunning anime with tons of great action sequences, cool ability powers, and best of all, the actual plot of how the protagonist obtains his powers through needing blood. Akatsuki Keijo is a powerful vampire hiding in plain sight while attending a school, and a shaman named Yukina was sent to take care of business, watching him in case he, does anything wrong, moves, or terrorizes people. Now, the threat lurks everywhere around the area with dangerous monsters or even people, and it's up to Akatsuki and also Yukina who will, aid each other to help save the city. No senpai, this is our fight.
それじゃ異種族レビュアーズ出動新年一発目決め始めに
So, you have landed here on this specific anime and watched the video to this point so far. I congratulate you. But now you've entered the legendary shows that have what you seek exactly. Ishizoka Reviewers is all about hanging out with different species in a room, rating them and reviewing them and how their night was. Sounds about normal, but the plot thickens once you actually know how they spend it in that room. I'll actually say no more, but just keep your mind open and enjoy the rest with your doors locked. Now it's time for another harem anime, a very special magic academy that consists of mostly girls, and a lot of them use their hybrid suits to fight against invaders of Earth. Now, we have the usual main male protagonist transferred to the school to help the girls in battle, but he is actually very special as a transfer student because he is the only guy who can help power up the girls' suits to unleash maximum power in battle. But the question is, how, you may ask? Well, to avoid demonetization, you just simply need to find out by watching. Just stay in control and you should be fine. baby, a classic from the good old days. Highschool of the Dead, zombie slaying action, badass female characters, epic storyline of survival, and best of all, the ecchi plot, because that's why we are all here today. A strange virus has taken over the world, turning people into zombies. They get bit, and high school students do their job to survive by working together and escaping the school. Well, once they do that, however, turns out the entire city is infested with zombies, and they need to find a safe haven to get out from this action. By the way, there will never be a season 2. End of story. Now we're moving on to probably one of the most degenerate shows of all time in anime. Make no mistake, only watch this show if you really are into the kind of stuff or have this sort of fetish. But other than that, this show is so meh, yet for others, it seems very enjoyable for some odd reason.
犬になる前に犬飼さんに告白しなかった。
My life is Inukai-san's dog, a high school boy transformed into a cute little dog to where his crush Inukai, the most popular girl at school, decides to adopt him, where she does very strange acts like licking him, cuddling him, and all that sort. Not just that, but the dog also gets into very lewd, questionable situations that can easily turn you away from this anime. Overall, it's a dumpster fire show, but go watch it anyways, because, why the hell not?
次に私たちが降臨するのは君が住む町かもしれないよ。
The 7 heavenly virtues, hot angels who are sent to Earth to look for a savior to counter the demonic influence of hell. Sounds cool, right? Well, just to warn you, this show is extremely ecchi to the point where it could be classified as an H anime. There's really no reason to watch this if you aren't into lewd anime, but if you are, which I'm sure you are since you are watching this video, better not lie. I'm not gonna lie though. And I guess you're afraid to check it out. just close your doors. But yeah, go check it out.
これで何度目？この人とは私が決着をつけないとダメなんです。ロイヤー。
Now finally, to recommend the last anime on today's video list, Keijo, the best sports anime of all time. Not even kidding. It's better than Haikyuu, or Blue Lock, or any other sports anime out there. It's one of a kind, I tell you. Just take wrestling and water sports, put them together, and you get Keijo, the ultimate wrestling anime of using parts of your body to knock out the opponent off balance, and into the water they go. Tons of girls, different sizes and strengths, and all-you-can-eat buffet. Enjoy the anime to the fullest, ladies and gents. Thank you all so much for watching all the way to the very end. As always, subscribe if you did enjoy, and let me know down below which anime you are excited for watching, with your parents, let's say. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll be catching you all in the next one.